Hello everyone, and we are back with a great video. In this video, we are going to rank every Spider-Man movie suit, including Far From Home. So let's take a look at the best and worst suits the web slinger has worn throughout his career on the big screen. Spider-Man Far From Home proved to be a big hit among audiences. Minor spoilers ahead if you have not seen it yet. It's not hard to see why. The blockbuster saw characters such as Peter Parker and MJ evolve, gave us a memorable villain in the form of Jack Hall's Maestro, and gave us thrilling action sequences across Europe, in Prague, Berlin, and London. They are not the only reasons the movie has been such a box office hit, however. The three distinct suits Spider-Man wore helped make it stand out too, with audiences treated to looks on the web slinger that they have never seen on screen before. With there now being 7 live-action Spider-Man solo movies, we rank each and every costume he has worn on the big screen from worst to best. Starting with Spider-Man wrestling suit, Spider-Man 2002. The first ever Spider-Man suit seen in a live-action movie was back in 2002, in the form of Peter Parker's wrestling outfit. Having not long received his powers, he decides to compete in a wrestling competition so that he can receive enough money to buy a car in order to impress his longtime crush Mary Jane. He immediately plots several different designs for an outfit before settling for a red number with blue sweatpants. It just looks so thrown together. Obviously, the latter is the effect the director Sam Raimi was going for, but it still ranks as the least memorable outfit he's worn on screen. Next one is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit 2014. Having worn a completely different suit during the first Amazing Spider-Man movie in 2012, Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker then changes it up for the sequel. Sony received criticism for the web slinger's appearance in the first aborted movie, and it seems they panicked by reverting to type rather than sticking with a far more unique design. There was nothing new and exciting about his appearance, with it closely resembling the suit seen during Sam Raimi's trilogy. The next one is Steel Suit, Spider-Man Far From Home 2019. Well, we said audiences loved all three suits from Far From Home. Some rank higher than others, and the Steel Suit comes bottom of the pile. You can tell it's not made by Tony Stark because it looks a tad too cheap and simple, something Iron Man certainly wouldn't allow any of his close friends to roam about in. It also lacks the same cool technological features as some of the other outfits of Peter Parker has worn before. It does its job because nobody realizes it's Peter under the mask, with Nate conveniently labeling him Night Monkey to help hide his identity. Our protagonist doesn't like it much. It's too tight, and neither we do. Plus, the rude and abrasive nature of the person who gives it to him doesn't do any favors either. It's a little famous though. The next one is Classic Suit, Spider-Man 2002. Some people will no doubt protest this decision, given how nostalgic the first ever live-action Spider-Man movies make us feel. But the suit just didn't hit the same heights as those that would come after it. Peter Parker designs it as he wraps up his efforts to rid New York City of criminal activity and wears it throughout most of the final act of the movie, where he faces off against Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. The only reason it becomes behind the suit worn in the following movie and Spider-Man 3 is the lances. They always made the web slinger look angry, and it looks too tight an outfit to wear all the time while fighting, giving Peter a stocky look. The next one is Revamped Classic Suit, Spider-Man 2 2004 and Spider-Man 3 2007. For the release of Spider-Man 2 in 2004, director Sam Raimi opted to make subtle changes to the costume. While it had been a colorful outfit before, the decision to enhance the red and darken the blue areas of the suit paid off, making it one of the most iconic appearances our favorite neighborhood bug has ever worn. Also, Spidey stays in this costume for 2 movies straight. We see him donning the look during some of the best action sequences, such as when he faces off against Dr. Octopus and when he and Harry Osborn team up to fight Venom and Sandman during the third film of the trilogy. The next one is Symbiote Suit, Spider-Man 3, 2007. This is one shot to divide people. But when the trailer for Spider-Man 3 released and showed us he would be getting a snazzy black number, audiences couldn't contain themselves. It didn't disappoint, with the appearance not only looking sleek and unique, but also changing the way Peter Parker behaved as a result. When wearing the suit, Peter sports a new gothic haircut, suffers from overconfidence, and becomes increasingly violent, scaring his close friend Harry Osborn for life, and punching Mary Jane Watson following a brawl at her work. The Webslinger eventually realizes it's taking him over and manages to get rid of it, only to see it take over Eddie Brock instead and transform Peter's Daily Bugle rival into Venom. The next is Amazing Spider-Man Suit, 2012. Like the symbiotic outfit above, the suit from the first Amazing Spider-Man movie is a divisive one. For some, Sony decided to tinker too much in their bid to reboot the series and make it as significantly different to the costumes Tobey Maguire has worn during the Sam Raimi's trilogy. But for others, it was a refreshing change of pace. We are inclined to agree with the latter. Sure, the tinted eyes aren't for everybody, but there's no denying that at that time, it was the most advanced version of the iconic costume yet. The next one is Homemade Costume, Spider-Man Homecoming, 2017. As original suits go, nothing can ever come close to the homemade costume seen in 1970s Spider-Man Homecoming. It is a suit that symbolizes everything fun, bubbly, and awkward about Tom Holland's take on Peter Parker. Our only mild complaint is, how did Peter manage to design such a thing without attracting too much attention? It must have required specific materials for the goggles as well as the web shooters. It just looks the part entirely and has a super comic vibe about it. Next one is the Stark Suit, Spider-Man Homecoming, 2017. When Captain America's Civil War trailer dropped, it immediately got everybody talking about. There was the prospect of Iron Man and Captain America battling to the death, the possibility of some casualties, but then the thing most discussed on the internet was Spider-Man's outfit. What's not to like? The decision to fill in the edges of the eyes could have backfired, but it didn't. Everybody loved the look, and the fact that the suit relied on the same AI as Iron Man's made it all that bit cooler. The next one is the Iron Spider Suit, Spider-Man Homecoming, 2017. While Peter Parker didn't wear the Iron Spider suit in Homecoming, audiences got their first glimpse of it at the end of the movie, where he politely declines the chance to become an Avenger. He was still sporting it in the early embers of Far From Home. Quite simply, it's breathtaking. The red and gold, coupled with the blue, complement each other well, and the fact that it has metallic limbs is another bonus. The limb proved key to him defeating Abominable in Infinity War and helped protect both himself and Crucial Gauntlet in Endgame. The final one is the Peter Parker suit, Spider-Man Far From Home. Picking the top 3 from this list has been extremely difficult, but sitting top of it is the suit Peter Parker made it in Far From Home. Everything about it, from its appearance to its abilities, its origin story to its involvement in the battle against Maestro, is gold. To see Peter making it in front of Happy Hogan was a big emotional moment, namely because how much he resembled mentor Tony Stark while doing it. Tinkering with the colors was another great idea, with the white spider on the front and back looking the part. We hope that you liked this video. If you did, then do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such anime related content. Thank you.